That's right.
Right, if Vince gets his arse up here, he'll talk us through how to use this. Vince! Vince, are you coming up?
Oh, I don't know. You know
Vince! Here he is. Here he is now. Vince is just going to talk us through what to do
with saving. So the best thing to do is to not use the system direct from Moodle, but to download it onto a portable hard drive like this, okay? And then you can use it anywhere. You can use it in the college, you can use it at home, and it works much quicker. The problem with using it on Moodle is saving. It doesn't save very well. On the hard drive, it's easy to save. I'm going to show you what to do to save something.
And action.
You've got to go File, Open. This drop down menu appears, and you go down to the one we asked you to open in the assignment, which is down the bottom of the menu window, and it's this one here. It's C77 Departure. When you open that,
what the hell's that?
Don't worry about that.
Do you want to back up? No.
No. So now this is the condition that when you first leave the departure port. The cargo holds are all full here with the cargo in. The cargo holds are full there. The ballast tanks are empty.
This is better.
We have bending moments, we have shear force, and I've also opened up the windows for the fuel oil, the water and diesel.
So it's beneficial to open them up.
Yep, and the thing is, once you've got these open, every time I shut down and come back in again, these windows will be open. So once you've time spent getting the screen personalised to what you want, then it will always be there.
Great.
It's a great system. So now
it's a great program.
So what I'm going to do is, I mean, you wouldn't do this in one go, but I'm going to empty all the cargo holds, the weights, 0, 0. So now it's saying I'm outside the date range, and there's an alarm come up down here. See, when I click on it, I've got draft, forward, peak, shear falls, bending moment. I've done everything wrong in one go, but this is just to demonstrate.
Well, this is how you would do it to empty the first cargo and go to ballast.
Yes. Yeah. So there's the ship empty with cargo, and if I now go, shut that menu window down, go to water ballast. There's the water ballast tanks, and you can either go volume or weight. It's best to go percentage.
Percentage.
Yeah.
100%.
So yeah, 100, and you see them changing here. That's the fore peak. 100, 100, all the way down. If somebody knows a quicker way of doing this, please tell me. I don't know where you can just some sort of copy.
I think you can click on there and say fill all compartments. Right click.
It's just that one, doesn't say fill.
Oh, okay. Oh no, all in group.
Oh, there we go. Something
there you go, bingo.
So there's the ballast tanks full, so I'll get rid of that now. So there's the ballast tanks full, there's the cargo tanks empty. But the draft at the moment is quite light. It's just draft forward is only 4 meters. You have to remain in C condition. So the way to do that is to go to number 3 hold here and put some ballast in. So
Vince, I think we're doing the assignment for them.
Yeah. So here's number 3 hold. We want to change the density to 1.025, assuming it's seawater. And we're just putting in, I don't know, 5,000 tons. 1, 2, 3, is that going to go?
Yeah, that's an idea.
No, it's not, because I put the number in the wrong hold.
Alright, make sure you don't do any typos.
So there's 10,000 tons of water gone into number 3 hold with gravity 1025. It's now appearing on the it's now appearing on the screen here.
I got you.
Okay, and we've still got a bit of draft forward. See, look, the forward draft is only 6 meters. So I'm going to take out
the ballast aft.
The aft peak. And now it's okay.
Oh, bingo.
So green, no alarms, the ballast is in, cargo's out, and now I'm going to save that.
Right, we'll save it.
I'm going to go File, first of all, and then Edit Heading.
Oh, Edit Heading.
So we're going to call this, we can put it anything you want.
How do I know C09s? Oh, that's a voyage.
Yeah, you can change that. Yeah, so I'll change it, watch. VG1. That's exclamation mark. VG1.
What's the typos?
Any date you want to do, and I'm going to call this, just going to type in here, ballast.
Bassat.
Yeah. Ballast test, there we go. This ballast test. Okay. I don't need to know. So, okay. So now at the top here, let's change to VG1, discharge from ballast. And then
excellent.
Should be test bits missing. Now I've changed the heading, I can save it. So I go File, Save As, and the same window that we opened up before opens up, but don't save it over the initial condition. Go to the top of the screen here where there's loads of empty places. Just pick any one. Here we go. And go OK. And that has now saved.
Excellent.
So if I go back to File,
Jesus, wept.
Open. There it is. That's where I've saved it. You see?
Uh-huh.
And if I open up a different condition, I can do this one here. Oh no, one there. Let's say yes. When it says backup, say no, because the backup takes up too much space. So now everything's changed, and if I go back into the open thing again, the menu,
I'll just zoom in on that.
We're now on this condition, the arrival Shazan, which has got no ballast in and full of cargo. And I can scroll down to the test we just did. There it is, discharge ballast test. Go open, and now it will revert back again. There's all the ballast came back in, all the cargo's gone.
Fantastic.
And you can watch the shear force and bending moments.
Brilliant.
And save step by step as you go along.
Yeah.
Because if there's something wrong with your assignment, when we tell you where it's wrong, you can go back and easily correct it. If you don't save anything and you make a mistake, you've got to start from all over again. So it makes sense to, first of all, load the program onto your laptop or to a portable drive. Set the screen up to the way you want the screen to look so you can see things happening. And then every time you get to a condition, every 12 hours of loading or discharging, change the, go File, I'll do it again, go File, Edit Heading, change the heading, Edit, and then go File, Save As, and save that on one of the empty windows.
Hooray.
What I've done here, I've actually saved them sequential. So I've got arrival, the loaded arrival discharge port, actual discharge with the ballast in, arrival at the load port, ballasted the normal 12-hour loadings all the way through, departure, crossing the load line, and arrival at the discharge port.
Fantastic.
And you can shut down any time and come straight back in, and it's always there.
Okay, and don't have too many windows open.
No, that's correct.
Yeah, don't have too many loaded conditions open or it might just crash on itself.
One by one.
Yeah, one at a time. Gently, gently, catchy monkey.
That's it. You need to go to the file at the top of the screen here. Okay, and
Vince is just going to talk us through what to do
with saving. So the best thing to do is to not use the system direct from Moodle, but to download it onto a portable hard drive like this. Okay, and then you can use it anywhere. You can use it in the college, you can use it at home, and it works much quicker. The problem with using it on Moodle is saving. It doesn't save very well. On the hard drive, it's easy to save, and I'm going to show you what to do to save something. On the drop-down menu comes a thing, Edit Heading. You go in and change the heading, Test 1, Test 2, or 12-hour loading, 24-hour loading. And once you've changed the heading, you can then go File, Save As. The drop-down menu opens up. Look for any empty space in the drop-down menu, and just save it. And then next time you come back to open it, it will be there for you. You go File, Open, then in the drop-down menu will be all the stuff you've loaded. That way you can save the arrival at the departure port, the sailing from the arrival at the discharge port, sailing from the discharge port with the ballast in, arrival at the load port, and then all the 12-hour steps all the way through, including departure from the load port, and then also crossing the load line. And if you save the conditions, and for some reason you got them wrong, when we mark the assignment, it's much easier for you to go back in and just change it. If you don't save it step by step and you make a mistake, you have to go back in and do the whole thing again. So a little bit of time spent at the start setting up your screen and saving stuff step by step will save a lot of heartache, and then it becomes quite easy. And you can do it anywhere. You can do it while you're watching telly or anything.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time.
Your pleasure.
So I think we would like to show our appreciation to Vince. I'm sorry about the repetition, but you know what he's like. Thank you very much, Vince. You've done a fantastic job.